Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Phil, and I don't know how to lead into this one. Are you at all familiar with the Final Fantasy Sonic X Flash games? They were a series of games that utilized Final Fantasy, Mega Man, and of course, Sonic characters. And of course, with Sonic being the main character, and this being a Sonic game series, or Sonic fan game series really, it meant that a lot of liberties were taken, and that things could get weird. Some of these things included Sonic wielding the Buster Blade, but it was red for some reason, X and Zero doing a sort of surgery on Sonic and his friends or else they would die, and using that as an excuse to explain why the sprite work was a lot better. You know, your classic Sonic fan material type stuff. But what if, instead of making Flash games, there was a series of Flash animations that utilized the same sort of crossover idea, pitting Sonic against a bunch of other characters from properties that this person doesn't own? Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats as I introduce you to my favorite anomaly.
Super Sonic X Universe!
Now, for a slight introduction, this was something I kinda stumbled upon at 3 in the morning while watching YouTube. As most of the weird oddities I see on the internet, I've found at 3 a.m. on YouTube. Honestly, if I could walk you through how I got here, I would. But I think I was so sleep deprived that I don't think there's any actual good explanation as to how I found it. All that I can say is, while watching a video, I saw this thumbnail in my recommended, and oh boy, was it a doozy. Now, there are two things you've probably noticed. One, what the fuck am I looking at? I really wish I could explain it, but I have no idea on how to actually prep anyone to see this. And two, it's in Spanish. Yes, it's in Spanish. I don't understand a goddamn word of it, and I think it's enthralling. It's so weird and out there. It's so up my alley. And I think I've got to share this with the world. So, my plan here is to walk you through an episode, but there's a lot of them. And I've decided to do the hardest work instead of the easiest. So let's look into the OVAs. Yes, the OVAs. There are about 7 of them. And did I mention the length? They're long. Like, hour and a half long. Or at least some of them. At least the OVA is like, or at least the first OVA is like 20 minutes. That should make my suffering more palatable. So, enough preamble. Let's hop on in. So, the first OVA starts with a Goron? Yeah, that's a Goron. And he's walking up to an evil scroll in a ceiling circle. I'm not sure. We're 20 seconds in, and I'm lost. Meanwhile, Sonic is busy doing what Sonic does between games. Just kicking back, relaxing, and taking a nap. You know, I wonder what he's dreaming about. What the fuck? What? No, what the fuck was that? Who the fuck are you? Who is this dollar store Dragon Ball hedgehog? Oh, I guess that's a premonition? Alright, where are we going? Oh, hi, Knuckles, Tikal, Chaos. Where's the Master Emerald? looks like it's broken. Why are we on Angel Island? Blaze, what the fuck is that? No, seriously, that is not a Chaos Emerald. What the fuck is that? Is that like a Chaos Ruby? Can we call it that? Is this a thing? I want to call it a Chaos Ruby. Thank you for the pity laugh, Sonic, but you know... Alright, everyone is here. But why? Were they just supposed to meet up today? 2 things. 1, found the Master Emerald. 2, who the fuck are you? Sonic is pissing his pants right now. You can't see it, because he doesn't wear pants, but he is pissing his pants right now. He just summoned both the Chaos Emeralds and the Chaos Rubies. I think we're in for a fight. This man powered up Sonic so that he could kill him at full power. Honestly, big respect. Who the fuck are you? Sonic! I just want to mention this now. I don't know if these are actual, like, voice actors or if it's just a compilation of clips in order to tell a story. I don't speak Spanish, but I don't know how to explain the voice acting in this. It ranges from Sonic being alright to Blaze being...
Escúchame, no sé lo que está pasando, pero entiendo por qué estás asustado.
What I assume is Spanish text-to-speech. Man, I swear Boruto's just gotten a bit out of hand. Nah, but like, did this man just actually activate half a Susanoo? What? Wait, hold on. I will continue to refuse to acknowledge the Super Saiyan 3 Sonic that is on my screen.
Sonic. Eres el único que puede salvar la galaxia. Sonic.
I also refuse to acknowledge the Super Saiyan 4 Sonic that has appeared through channeling the power of the Werehog. Alright, now it's a fight. Give him hell, Sonic! Or... not? It has been 10 seconds, Jesus Christ. No, he wouldn't. Surely it's just a bluff, right? Something to get more out of Sonic? Anytime now. You can, just any time now. Everyone is fucking dead. Like, no, like, no joke. Everyone is actually fucking dead. This is the first OV. Everyone is fucking dead! Okay, so, like, plot-wise, this is where everything starts to stagnate, and it just is, like, 10 minutes of fighting. So, I'm gonna fire off through this next bit really fast. Okay, so, this guy, this Shadow the Hedgehog-looking motherfucker, his name is Izanagi. We'll get into that later. And he is here to, I think, because I don't fucking know what's being said, I think he is here to test Sonic and was sealed away in the Master Emerald. I don't know if it was willing or not. Alright, I'm just gonna rapid fire through all of my notes because it's going to be way more interesting than me giving a breakdown of a fight scene. So, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be running through this. Okay, Sonic becomes Lord Greymon. Izanagi has a full-ass Susanoo. The real fight begins. Sonic performs a Dragon Fist. He then uses all 14 of the gems to perform a Rasengan. He shoots an LCD gamer wave. It's just a rainbow-colored beam. We think Izanagi is dead. And then we find out he isn't, and that he actually did kill everyone in the fucking universe. And Sonic is on the back foot because after using all his power, Izanagi is still standing. But then he brings everyone back and restores the universe. He then willingly re-imprisons himself, and that's it. That's the end of the first OVA. So, after that enriching experience, I gotta say, I don't fucking know what I just saw, and I have watched this OVA more times than I needed to. Most of them before deciding to do a video on them. So, say about my mental health what you will. So, I gotta say, despite the weird rigidity of it, the animation isn't that bad, and the voice acting is very serviceable. I can't tell you if it's good or bad because I don't actually speak Spanish, but it's there. And honestly, I'm just glad that I can share something fucking weird with the internet. But I feel like you didn't get enough. Like, there's more. Like, there could be way better stuff. I'm going into OVA 2. Yeah, we're going into OVA 2. Buckle your pants. In my opinion, I feel like this just gets better with every episode, and I think OVA 2 will really show that. So unless I missed something in the first OVA, this is the first time in which, or at least the first time in the OVAs, in which this man is referred to as Izanagi, and it's by this weird Goron sage. I'm gonna be honest with you, I still don't understand the point of this character. He knows a lot and kinda just shows up every now and then, but I don't know what his importance is. And here we see Izanagi waiting in a white void. I don't know what he's waiting for, but he's waiting in a white void. And then, coming out of the gateways of hell, or space-time, we see 7 bright lights who take the form of Mephiles? I'm gonna call these guys the Chaos Mephiles, and you can't stop me. So, well, I'm pretty sure what's happening is Izanagi is threatening the Chaos Mephiles, and he is counting.
1, 2, 3.
But, like, I like to think that he just wanted to count, and they're terrified of what happens when he reaches 10. So, the Mephiles all share the same voice, and the only way to tell which one is talking is to see which one moved last. I don't... What is happening anymore? So, Sonic is doing what Sonic is best known to be doing between games, which is, just kicking back, relaxing, and he's in the void. Izanagi has now recruited Sonic in order to fight the forces of evil in another dimension, I think. And who the fuck are you? Alright, 2 things. 1, she knows Izanagi's name. 2, she is fucking Izanagi up. Alright, Sonic has to fight the Chaos Mephiles. Maybe this will go better than his fight with Izanagi. Yeah, no, Sonic's just shrugging that shit off. Was that Ganon? I think that was... What? Okay, that's just a big Rasengan. Yeah, fuck. Jeez, why did he even hold back? If he could just... You know what? Whatever. Anime logic. I'm not gonna question it if you don't question it. God damn! Look at the splash damage on that Dragon Fist. I mean, Xenoverse has been playing me for a fool, if that's what Dragon Fist could do. Oh, Base is here. And now Base is transformed. Why? So I don't think it's been mentioned yet, like, in the story, but this is Izanami, and, well, she and Izanagi have a relationship of sorts. I don't know if they're husband and wife. I don't know if they're just casual friends, and honestly, I refuse to call them brother and sister because of, well, this. So, like, I don't know how much attention I'm going to give it, but a lot of mountains get destroyed throughout the course of this OVA. And I don't know how near the end the thing that happens can happen. I'll bring it up when I get there, but like a lot of mountains are destroyed. You know, why move mountains when you could break them? Okay, yeah, Sonic also has a Susanoo. Never mentioned that. Didn't really feel the need to till now, because why the fuck does he have one? Super Kaioken. Super Kaioken. He just... Super Kai... First the Dragon Fist, now the 10 times Kamehameha? God, I need to get back into Xenoverse. So yeah, Izanami picked up Izanagi at some point. We've been focused on Sonic for a bit, so maybe the land they were cuddling on just kind of got destroyed. I wouldn't put it past this OVA with how much they hate mountains. Sonic almost died. Like, Izanagi didn't even warn him. He just kind of came back and hit a Big Bang Kamehameha on base. Sonic's scream was a bit too real. So I'm just gonna have the clip playing in the background. Izanagi just got stabbed by Izanami, and he's kind of taking it like a champ. Like, no wincing, very little pain, and they just kind of sit there for a ridiculously long amount of time. And it's it's just funny. Like, dude took that stab like a champ and ends up dying. What the fuck? So, he's dead, right? Izanagi just fucking died. And she's crying. You killed him! What? Why are you sad? Was this, like, did you need him to release that gate? Or, like, why did you, what is going on? So, once Sonic realizes he has no chance, he kinda just is prepared to give up and die. Then Shadow appears, as if he's just fucking Vegeta, which, I mean, he might as well be, but that's all it took? That's all it took to give Sonic that fighting spirit, that fire in his belly. Oh, yeah, base. So I guess Izanagi died for nothing, huh? You know, Sonic, why didn't you start with that? Like, you know you're fighting some sort of evil. Why didn't you just fucking start with that? you know, I was thinking, damn, you know, a transformed Shadow, that shit could look really cool. Why is he just Knuckles? Why does he look like that? What the fuck is... So, not only were not all of the Chaos Mephiles killed, Shadow now has to fight the devil. I don't... What? Who? What the fuck is your army, ma'am? Like, I want to give it a pass. I saw Ganon. I think that was Ganon. But, like, Mario, Luigi, couple thousand Yoshis. What the fuck is your army? And just as fast as he came, Satan was no more. No, but, like, Shadow took care of that guy really fucking fast. What the fuck was the point of him showing up then? And now Mario is dead. Rest in peace, I guess. Luigi is left with Pedo Bear. Never mind. I guess Luigi is dead too. This is nothing new for Luigi. So one thing I learned is that this lava, whatever it is stronger than you. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You fall in that shit, you're dead. The Chaos Mephiles, the devil, fucking Mario. I mean, it sets it up as a very dangerous obstacle, but, you know, like, why? So Sonic takes care of his adversaries through Key Blast spam into a Kamehameha wave. Kamehameha wave? I go back and forth. So Sonic defeats his opponents through Key Blast spam and Kamehameha blast. Yeah. That was fast, I guess. So much like Vegeta and Goku, they decide who gets to fight through the tried and true tested rock, paper, scissors. Who will win? Who gets to fight? Find out on the next episode of Super Sonic X Universe. So Izanami saves Sonic because he reminds her of Izanagi, and as I mentioned, they had a thing going, you know? But why save the man you've been fighting? I don't... What are your motivations again? Holy...
Chaos Blast!
Shit, that's the first Sonic move that's been actually used so far. The Chaos Blast! Yes! Finally! Some familiar territory. Too bad Sonic ruins it by immediately going into a Rasengan. You know, imagine hitting with your attack and overpowering your opponent, and the only reward you get is being fucking dunked in lava and slowly dying. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So instead of letting Shadow kill the opponent, they're just gonna have a little sit down, a little powwow, and converse. You know, maybe work through all their disagreements and grievances, and maybe work together for a better world. I think this is the best time to tell you there is 26 minutes left in this thing, and we are 20 minutes in. So, for seemingly no reason, the lava becomes flubber, and it eats all the Toads and the Yoshis. What the fuck was your army again? So, for reasons that I don't fully understand, Izanami pulls out what I will now be calling the Proto-Emerald, because I'm running out of names, and proceeds to stop time as the flubber is about to shoot lightning. Then she has a heart-to-heart with Sonic.
Sí, pero no tenemos alternativa.
Ustedes dos están locos, ¿lo sabías? Ah, por favor, ¿podrías decirme tu nombre?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
So after the time stop runs out, Flubber shoots lightning into the sky and creates a black hole that engulfs, well, just the sky for now. And it sucks up all the mountains, or what I would like to say is all the mountains, but there's still more. Don't know where they're hiding. Don't see them in any shots. But there are more mountains somewhere. And there's a black hole in the sky. Don't forget that. There's a black hole in the sky. It'll be important in like 20 minutes. Don't forget there's a black hole in the sky.
Chaos Spear!
Okay, so Shadow was able to use the Chaos Spear and it was ineffective. I just want to point out that you cannot touch that thing. Sonic tried. It hurt. I don't know how they're going to beat the entire ocean. But, hey, maybe they'll find a way, you know? Dehydrate that bastard. Found more mountains. They've been destroyed. Beam was ineffective. You know, because you're fighting the entire fucking ocean. How are they gonna win this? Again, I don't... What? Okay, so, it turns out that this lava-turned flubber is completely made up of souls! Souls! It's souls! Don't die or else it'll eat your soul and get stronger! It couldn't possibly use any more souls! It's made of souls! The ocean is souls! Swim in the souls! Holy shit, the spin dash! Okay, so after charging, Izanami hits it with a thing. There's more mountains, don't worry about those. Sonic and Shadow decide to also join in. I don't actually know what the plan was. Maybe they could throw it into that black hole in the sky. That would defeat the ocean. I mean, if you could just, like, maybe it's like, you know, maybe it's like a slinky, you know, once it starts going, it'll just keep, you know, like a toilet. So, when the heroes are at their lowest, and they're all on the back foot, it would seem as if, well, something bad's gonna happen. And it does! Sonic nearly gets impaled. I say nearly because Izanami decides to take one for the team. She wants to protect Sonic. Not Izanagi. Sonic. And you know what? God damn. I wasn't expecting her to make the self-sacrifice when this OVA had started.
¡Maldición! ¡Maldición!
Siento mucho haberles causado tantos problemas. Me alegro mucho de haberlos conocido.
So, like, yeah, no, if she dies in the same way that Izanagi does, that just means her soul's gonna Wait a second. Didn't I say something about that earlier? Die or else it'll eat your soul and get stronger! Fuck.
Aún no sé tu nombre. ¿Podrías decírmelo?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Sé que tú viniste aquí por cuenta propia.
So, like, if with a goddess on their side they could barely fight the flubber, what are they gonna do now that it's stronger? Also, why is it red again? It went from lava to flubber to blood? And it got a Patara vest, which, I mean, cool, very styling, but where did it get that Patara vest? What is happening? So this tomato bastard starts shooting Sonic, you know, fucks up his arm, his leg, and then just starts aiming indiscriminately. Okay, so he's grabbed Shadow, and he's giving him the squeeze. Real tight one, you know. Here's bones pop and crunch. Looks like he's smiling in this shot. So maybe Shadow's enjoying it. Looks like he's having a good time. Might be bleeding out his mouth. Maybe every other orifice, but he's having a good time. So this is the moment I was talking about earlier. Sonic and Shadow are now taking a short reprieve in a cave, hiding from the flubber lake outside, and, well, I'm sure I've showed as many mountains as I wanted to. Where the fuck was this? Where was this goddamn mountain when they needed it? You know? Could have hidden there, had your talk with Izanami, maybe come up with a better plan than just, I don't know, blow it to hell. It's a fucking lake, you know? Something. Anything, really. Oh, by the way, there's still 13 minutes left in this fucking OVA. Yeah, let that sink in.
Es probable que este sea el único método. ¡Prepárate a morir!
So now they're finally doing the thing that I thought they'd do a while back. They're, fusing. Yeah, they can do that, I guess. Don't know why they didn't do it sooner. You know, last resort type deal. Watched enough Dragon Ball to understand how that works. So they're just Gogeta. Like, nah, they're just Gogeta. Like, just it's just Gogeta. You know, they keep destroying its body, but it keeps on growing back. Maybe, just a shot in the dark here. Maybe you could aim for the ocean. You know, its body, something. I don't know. And in true Dragon Ball fashion, the fusion can't actually win the fight. Because why the fuck would it be able to win the fight? You know, right before it's about to land the killing blow. Whoops. We defused. Okay, so they hit with the Dragon Fist. He dies for some fucking reason. Turns back into lava, and that black hole that's just been, you know, sitting in the sky for a while, it finally decides, fuck it, I'm tired of just eating mountains, it's time to eat the lava too. Okay, so Shadow dies again. I don't know why he had to stay. But maybe it's because they were in the land of the dead or something. I have no fucking clue. And then and then Sonic just gets plopped back on Angel Item. And then Sonic gets plopped right back on Angel Island. Or is it Freedom Island. I don't know what the fuck island it is. And it ends. Yeah. So, after this massive spectacle of a series, what'd you think? I thought it was great. I actually love it. It is amazing. I love how stupid it is. And you know what? I want to watch more. How many OVAs did I say there were? Right, 7. Yeah, I might just need to watch more. I'd like to thank you all for watching this far. I'm not throwing any more OVAs into an episode because this fucking hurt. This was an hour straight of Supersonic X Universe. And those were the shorter OVAs. I think one of them even touches on like 2 hours long. So, yeah, you're in for a hell of a ride. I know that they just get better with time. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. And, hey, leave a like, subscribe, share it around. Confuse your friends. Make them wonder what the fuck this is. And I will see you in the next video.